Hi guys, my name is Flora and I'm your host on the Culture and Chill podcast with Newspread.
My name is Irene Spicy and I am your co-host on the Culture and Chill podcast with Newspread. Hey guys, you're welcome to another episode of Culture and Chill with Newspread. I am Irene Spicy and with me I have
Flora.
Flora with my flower. I always put my flower there.
I don't want to do the regular.
Okay, fine. I like it though. I like it.
Thanks.
Plain Flora.
Thanks, Mosh. Anyways,
do the should I do the honors?
Yes.
Okay. So today our topic is quite controversial as usual and interesting. What do you think about like who does your pocket matter in relationships? Like ego. You know, I'm an Igbo woman.
Could you?
Let me relax and say this. As an Igbo woman, I like money.
That's the accent.
That's the accent,
Yeah.
you know? Like ego, and I know that everybody too. They like money.
Absolutely. Period.
So like, is it really important in relationship, whatever intimate relationships? Does money, matter? So I'm going to put Flora in the light now, as the spotlight. What do you think?
On the hot seat. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Money matters.
Okay.
Money speaks. Money buys relationship.
Money speaks, money buys.
Because it's true.
Explain. What do you mean?
So, when I say money buys, I don't mean that the other person is cheap. I'm just saying that people are more attracted to people that have money. Because who wants to suffer?
Currency.
I mean, you would probably want to be in a Ferrari or in a Lamborghini crying out your eyes.
Oh, that's sweet about like, would you rather like be
cry,
in a Lamborghini crying or be broke and be happy?
People would want to cry in a Ferrari or in a Lamborghini.
Are we sure? Should we run a consensus? Should we?
I think we should do that. We'll add that at the end.
Okay. I think we should do that.
Now,
like, if you think that you're comfortable being,
broke and happy,
like with your partner, just signify in the comment. Just say I will know who you are, and then we'll call you. You come and sit down here and
tell us why.
vouch for you. Your opinion.
5 years down the line, we'll ask you, how is it going?
Well, personally, I think money is important. Money for an individual is important. Let's start there. Before you move from your house to the junction, you would have spent money. You don't even need to leave your house.
Before you leave your house to your gates,
you're already spending money. Money is something that it goes. It comes, it goes. Do you get? And it's a means to ease to make life easy.
Right.
So if you have that in excess as an individual, I think that is superb. That is great. Mm-hmm. And now if you have money, you now have money. Come on, Davido said. I want to say Davido, the popular writer.
He said that right.
The writer, the lyricist.
He said, love is sweet.
Love is sweet. When money enters, what
love
happens?
Is sweeter. It's sweeter than honey.
It's sweet pass.
It's sweet pass only.
You get?
It's sweet pass. If it's sweet pass, the love is there.
Yeah. So however you want to look at it, having money is important. Yeah. It's something that everyone should aspire to have.
I think when it comes to the issue of money, it's sort of dynamic because some person can be like, oh, I really don't mind. It's not like I want my partner to be broke or I want him, to be, but then it should have something. It should be, you want to see potential that this person, if I stay with this person, he's going to have money. I'm going to, but some people are not like that. They don't want to suffer with you. They're not rules. They want to be there when you have the money.
The idea behind suffering with someone is kind of tricky nowadays because we have seen countless examples of women staying with men, men staying with women that didn't have enough, and then when they do get that, when they hit the jackpot, they leave them and they go for someone else.
Yeah, I've actually heard countless times
like their taste or something.
People say that you really don't know the true color of someone or the true nature of someone until they have money or what they want or what they're looking for. So the idea really is that like you said, building with someone or suffering with a man can be very tricky because you really don't know what his true nature is, because now he gets all of the money and suddenly you no longer his taste. And then it's some girl with figure eight. You when you were eating a bar, you were great stomach, you were stiff. But now like has money. So you want someone with flat stomach and someone with like the societal you know, what is it for a woman? You know, so it can be very tricky and it can be very, you know, people these days don't even buy into the idea, especially ladies. They don't want to suffer with a man or build with a man. Anyway, maybe they still want to build.
Some still want to, but I think the culture now is it's a hustle. As you're a man, you're trying to find your feet. I'm a woman. I'm also trying to find mine.
Yeah,
so
think that's what everyone is gravitating towards.
So whatever happens, even if I'm with you, regardless of what's going on,
I can take care of myself.
Even if you decide to fault, I am still great. I am still
and that
capable of taking care of
my
myself.
mind when it comes to money in relationships, money in, you know, whatever kind of relationship, be it friendship, be it intimate relationship as far man and woman together. People would always say something that if you're going out on a date with someone, always have vex money. Like always hold vex money. I have a friend, I went on a date sometime, I think 2 months ago with a friend, and one point like that I'm eyeing anyway. We went together on that date and it was like we're talking and all of that, and it was like, oh, if there's anything that you would always have is vex money, like, you know, that you cannot do anyhow. If you do anyhow, I pay and I get out of it, you know. So that's one thing that I think, you know, people should actually, we're not saying that money, like everything about your life should be money, but you know, you should aspire like a certain level of, should I say, wealth that you know that will be comfortable for you and like keeps your conscience clean, so that you know there's no, you know, that nobody can mess with you. You're good, you're on your own. I'm not saying that you should be an independent lady. If you want to, it's fine, but independent ladies, they tire.
I also want to ask this, like, what exactly is considered when it comes to this money? What exactly is considered okay? Because I feel like people have like differences. What is comfortable for me can be very expensive for another person, and what is expensive can be so cheap. So, you know, like there's this tweet that went very viral like a couple of years back, say you're offering the person salary, so that same offering your salary can't be the person offering. Do you get it?
I think when it comes to that, like maybe, so for instance, you want to get something, I've heard people say that once you cannot, if you want to get something and you cannot afford it twice, that means you're not, you know, you're not at that level.
Like you can't afford it. You can't buy it. You can't get it.
So you should really not live above your means. So you should know that level, like this is the level that, as far as this level that I want to be at when it comes to wealth. At the same time, I want to like know what my pocket is saying and all of that. So if you have, so in that case, if you have that mentality of being very careful when it comes to your finances and money, it will actually really help in a relationship to say, oh, that when you are in that relationship, you are not in for the money, even when the person has the money. You are not in for the money. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go after money, because what's that thing said? Am I here to haunt your dreams?
Don't cast me like that.
This girl literally said that, like, I'm not here to haunt your dreams, but at the same time, I'm not like there for the money, but you should have money to take care of us, because as much as I am working to make sure that I'm okay, I want to also know that the person I'm with is fine, the person is okay. Like, oh, this person that I want to submit to, if it's going to be like a serious relationship, can take care of himself, take care of me, take care of us together. And if we decide to have children, can take care of all of us.
That is something that's very important to me too as well. I think I was asked a question one time about one thing that I have a problem with in relationships, and probably because of the kind of person that I am. I want someone who is capable of taking care of himself as well as, you know, his family. Like I don't have to be the one always.
I understand.
You need to go to the clinic. You need to do this. Like you need to. Do you have savings? Do you have emergency funds? Do you have this? Are you invested? I don't want to be the one to baby you, or to able to. You should be able to do these things by yourself already.
You should initiative. Like always take the initiative to say, oh, as a man, this is what I think I should do. This is what I should have. Like you said, have emergency fund, have vex money, have this, have that, have budget for your girlfriend or for your fiancé if you want, if you're capable of it. I mean, you should just have your life in order. Like they say that you always sort of like attract the kind of people that you are or that you want. So if you want like a boss babe or you want someone like a lady who has money and can take care of herself, you should be that person as well. So that you know that both of you are coming together to merge, like not to take from each other, but to add to each other. And when I hear people say, "Oh, ladies are gold diggers," I've seen the videos. I mean, they've gone viral.
It's
Videos
a
of
common
people
saying.
saying that, "Oh,
Do you even have gold?
Women are gold diggers," and then they come out to say, "It is only someone who does not have gold that worried about ladies being gold diggers."
Gold diggers.
So if you have gold, you know, like come on,
dig.
you know. So when it comes to money, it's a very subjective topic. You know.
Okay. What do you think about women, or I won't say women, and I want to try as much as possible to be inclusive. But I know that in this part of the country, in this part of the world, we have more women, wanting to be housewives than men wanting to be house husbands.
Yes.
So since we're talking about money now, what can you say about women that genuinely don't want to work and just want to spend and live on and inhale and eat and just flourish in their husband's money
and his wealth? I think, like I said, it's dynamic to everyone. To you, whatever works for you. But at the same time, some men, regardless of the tribe some men actually find pleasure and joy from their girlfriends or their wives not working. Like I've actually had someone talk to me, like a guy that I was talking to, and I told him I was late tonight and I was working, and I was like, "Why are you still working? Quit working. Let me start paying your salary." And like, that's what I'm saying. But I'm like, I cannot do this one. This is my career.
That's very scary because much as
what if something happens later and then now so that something just dropped in my mind here. In that situation where you have someone who doesn't want to stress you and doesn't want you to work and just wants you to enjoy only enjoy my money, like you get I want to spend on you. I don't care how much you spend, just enjoy my money. In that case, as a woman or you should invest or save or because there are times that unforeseen circumstances happen, and then your man you might be in position to help your man. So imagine somebody giving you about, say, over ₦1 million as salary every month, or what stipend every month, well, not stipend, like salary every month. As for housewife, you don't do anything. All you do is probably take care of the house and take care of the kids. And go on vacations and buy yourself stuff, and it gives you money every time. It is not bad. It's a very good idea to put money like aside, like emergency money, like my husband can't need this, because men truly appreciate people anyway, humans, but men truly appreciate when they know that I have like a support system. Like she's not working, but like this person is always there. So imagine your husband has like a bit of financial crisis, and then you are there to like say, okay, this is not much, but take this till you're back on your feet or something. Tell me that man, when he's back on his feet, unless that's nonsense, tell me that man will cherish you.
Of course. And to add more to what you just said, I think even if you're with someone who doesn't want you to work, because I think there's an ex who didn't want me to, was telling me that when we do get married, and he's the ex now. When we do get married, he doesn't want me to work. He wants me to like remain in the house, take care of the kids. I was not looking at this man like this.
Like, what you mean, bro?
Like, are you in this economy? First of all, like, I think so many things play when it comes to this particular discussion or this kind of discussion, because what kind of economy are you living in? And then what kind of country?
Yes.
Like, so many things like are attached to this particular, like, this decision. So aside from like investing and pulling out funds when it's necessary, the man telling you to not work could also be as a way to try what's it called?
Try to like camp.
Yeah, exactly.
And
because
let you spread your wings.
Exactly. If you don't earn, if you're not working and you don't earn,
you don't have access to.
Depend
on him.
On him.
That's one thing.
That's a problem. And once that happens, that you're in a
it feels like mess, because
big
it feels
trouble.
like you're not going anywhere. And that's why I would say that you don't have to let your partner know that you're keeping money aside. Do that for yourself, so that there's something to fall back on. Like I said, things happen that you don't plan
I
for.
remember something, a story that I have to share. Should I share it?
Yes, please. I'm
Okay.
down for it.
So I saw this on YouTube, I guess, and a couple, they are married, and then for some reason after the wife's birthday, he saw a huge amount of money coming to his wife's account by her father.
No,
this one is completely.
Yeah, I actually remember the story. Apparently, it was the father that gave the woman for their wedding.
Not even this one is her.
That's a different one.
Yes, a different one for her birthday. He sent her a huge sum, and she didn't even tell her husband. She just kept quiet. Apparently, the woman is from a rich family, Olowo people, and the man is also well-to-do, but like he is working for his own this thing. She's a baby girl. She works, but she still has someone who is her daddy, daddy Olowo, exactly, a backbone.
You get it.
And so the whole thing spiraled into like an altercation where he was like, you have such an amount of money, and then I think something happened. They were trying to source for money for rent and something.
Get a space, but they couldn't get a bigger space. Like the place that they liked.
And she did not even say that there's big money lying down.
I think she said she forgot.
Like she forgot, yeah.
She said she forgot.
It caused a big issue, and then so many people were talking about it. And I'm like, that's actually very interesting. As I've been saying, money is important, and it's a conversation that should be had. Like, okay, we are about to get into a relationship.
Yes.
Who is the
timing?
Who is going to be the
timing? You don't have
to funding of this. What are we going to do when this happens?
You don't have to wait so long to have a conversation.
Yes.
Because hey, money they cost while because by the time you start throwing punch and hitting yourself with 4x4, I think that you should have that conversation early enough, so that everybody knows where to stand and what the take is on finances.
Yeah,
you don't have to wait. I was talking about I was just with a friend. I mean, she was just me anyways, about a couple that she's like older couple. I think maybe they're in their 50s or something. The man is in 60s, but the woman is in her 50s. They both have like a joint account.
Ooh, now the woman. I think someday we'll talk about joint accounts.
The woman cannot, in their case. The woman cannot, she remits her own part of like a percentage from her salary into the account, and the man does the same thing. So they use the money to like do like family stuff, household stuff and all that. Or if they want to go on vacations and all that, you get. But now the woman cannot like take out of that,
can't touch the money.
Yeah, she cannot take out of the money unless she tells him. Both of them are like signatory to the account. But so she cannot just decide one day to spoil herself and say, let me take out of this money. The man question her, what do you want to buy? Where are you going to? I'm like, she's working for money, and she decided to remit certain percentage into this.
Okay, but that's a tricky situation.
Their money. So if she wants to take out of it to get something urgently off herself, I don't think it should cause any issues.
No, it will, because a joint account means as much as this percentage is entering this account, it's no longer mine.
It's for us.
It's for us.
Yes.
Now we both have to now decide to, when you get a salary, say you get a certain amount, and then 20% is to the joint, for the kids, for the house maintenance, for food, etc, etc. That money doesn't belong to you anymore.
I know.
So the
thing
is
that joint guy, the husband does not feels like you cannot spend this money. Like, okay, so I want to buy, I'm at the supermarket, and I want to, we're out of eggs, we're out of oil, we're out of this. You have to call him, you have to, they have to do a lot of processing before you now take out money. I don't think that really makes sense. Like, you should be a bit flexible when it comes to
groceries.
Yes. I mean, that's why you have the money in the account anyway. So, when it comes to, things like that, you should be like a bit flexible. I really don't have issues with joint account, like having your money together.
I have a lot of issues with joint account.
But when it comes with a lot of restrictions, then we're going to have issues. Because me that I'm putting money there, I'm not dumb.
Is the other party not putting money in there?
And so why can't you allow me to put our money to buy groceries? Like to this is what it's designated for anyway.
Yeah.
So why can't I take out money to like sort all of these bills? And
I mean, if it bothers him that much, he should go and start buying the groceries. So
so
that
that
no matter what he claim.
and that's the thing, they will not go men and their ego.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. Anyways, but whichever way we tend to look at this, money is pretty important.
Yes,
you can't do much anyways without having some fun. So let us know what you think about this particular conversation.
Are we rounding up already?
Yeah.
No, please don't go.
Don't go. Hey, yeah, Flora, say what you want to say.
I didn't get it.
You didn't what?
I didn't get nothing. I don't have anything to say. I think I'm done.
Exactly.
But this topic is actually very controversial, like she said at the beginning, and it is very interesting. So if you have anything to say, if you have like a different opinion or view about what we just said, kindly drop it in the comment section.
Yes, I want comments from like couples,
even
people in relationships.
Yes.
How do you go about your finances?
Even single people, what do you expect, getting into a relationship?
Exactly.
Because for me, I expect you to have money. You don't have to have like $100 Dangote yet, but you should have money.
Women will always be women.
Women are money.
Have Dangote money, but you don't have to have it
yet. You still have it, but you don't have to have it yet.
Men are trying actually. Kudos out to men.
Because
I know that we are troublesome beings, but we are necessary evils, and you cannot do without us. So
I know.
Until you find something to do without women, we'll be back.
I know.
Okay. So
also, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Comments.
Yes.